will I wait till then to find out what's wrong with me? Or?
No. Unless you bring the money.
Yeah.
Then she give you the directions and see what is wrong with you.
You understand?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, so you just bring from the other kind of cities.
All right.
Because there's an item that
Okay, I'll give it to you. Oh, when can I do that?
If it's ready now, you can bring it. Or Tuesday, you can bring it.
Okay, Tuesday.
Tuesday.
All right, thank you.
Tuesday, you should come.
Yeah?
Tuesday, come to church.
Oh,
bring it.
what time should I come?
In the morning.
Okay, like what time?
Like the time you came to.
Oh!
Like 7 you are here.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
Hey! Abusiafo. Monim say Nigeria ni abrantia oye journalist nsamtroni. Etumi atufo afri Nigeria. Abewura man Ghana mu. Ewura mama part asori dem o. Akoye investigations bi. Na investigation ni mu expose di abusua pantoma eche nkuro yi. Wonim say before say ubehu mama part no. Ewo sika bi a ubetuatua ansa na wehu no. E na afei soso no ewo nuama bi a ubeto. Abusua sa nuama yi eni siketua obetua de mama party wo de pe krase asase bi asi single room and porch ewo so a abusua ka obenya baby de utia to anya ekwa betumi de ama han na wanya hu sika edi abusua asem edi e bedi adepa me say ye pantoma 1K TV so nie subscribe ema me share ema me like na fa comment so bra na menkenkan emfa ema abusua ma mencha chensem ni mu na me no ye nya ho ntiase ewie kwa kwhwe video no senior investigation no ekoso Nigeria ni abranti a oye nsemchuo ni din ede adowenye adowenye ni din emu odu Nigeria di na ya na wohu abranti etumi afri Nigeria aba Ghana na ne purpose ode ba o man mu ni na na say oba ba hwehwe mama part no wohu the one the sunu ne bantie ye ni mu investigation when abranti ko mama part sorry no akwa ya no first no hu ye switch off your phones yen use phone wa sorry dem ho yen twa picture wa sorry dem ho yen ye video obi be ka se na sorry pon we asori pon kra na mama part sorry yen twa picture wo abranti edu no si o e bia be ye yi bi keke ene oyi ni phone no atwa oyi ya ya si hey fa phone ne bra yen twa picture wa ya ji phone yi we no for another strategy so say sadio no so be ko counseling say na mama part pon asori bi o ye counseling no e na branch e ko counseling no ko ye no oni asofo ki toni bi kasa no kire say e be say me hu mama part na me ni di ma bra bobu enkomo no say answer na obe hu no registration fee ye 50 Ghana cedis eno no ye ma o card eno nkwa danche no e wo se woto oil ni ye 20 Ghana enu ebo ho ban free ahunfi hu na 70 Ghana no enu ena sabranti etua ansa na obetumi ehu mama part ode ose ayoyo etua sesika no because of ejuma na eda na ni so enti no onya akonya ekwasia mama part 101 no shia no o kire se o cheche ni nsemu kire mama part se ono wo sexual problem oni sexual problem o so o sexual problem ede one mama ensa na ede entina no huhu masema na ansa de mama part mu ano no si mu aye free mama part no mba ya ne se semebo wa wo ka ye 200 Ghana cedis 2 million titisika no na brantie oni bi so be ne den kakra no tua 200 Ghana cedis no o tua wie ya yeso eno no ye kasa a wo ne mama part kasa ye no ka 200 Ghana cedis waje avenso so no e wo se oto oye ne nuamanwa bi no de ya akwankire no na oye no so nipa bi antumi nkoto age sunsun mu nipa e na betumi akoto saa oye no enti abrante ni fesi camera na te se mama part enko ne na sofo ngeto ne enkoto saa oye no ba kudi ade kamao oil e na afesu melenge oil se melengelo erade eno so oil e wo ho no mo nini na esi 2001 because 2000 and 100 Ghana cedis so 2000 and 100 cedis so no e car abrante betua for oil too no abrante yi na dun say so place smart into ogogo oil no Come oil no ogogo ya sa na ye baby oil e na mama part atro so o kwa akototo de aba be ya akwankyere e de ama abrantie ebusuafo ensema e course wa so de mo de bebre meka adaje be boyo yenko ni yenko yesi na investigation no e course wo.
Hello guys, today I have something spectacular for you. For the first time ever, we investigate a Christian religious leader. A Christian religious leader. They are the most difficult to investigate, the most expensive to investigate, the most time-consuming, the most dangerous to investigate. But for the first time ever, we investigated one. But before I get to that will be a challenge in 5 countries, and Ghana is included. 5 countries in three different regions of Ghana, and in 3 days. We'll be in Ghana, and anyone who has any evidence to prove there is a sign of supernatural will be able to walk away with 490,000 seats. 490 cases. That's not the money. It's what I've known about in Accra. So we'll be debunking the supernatural just like we did in Nigeria. But before I get to that, I'll talk about the more of that at the ending of the video. But before I get to that, let me get right to the business of today: snake oils. Snake oils. So for those who do not know who she is, her name is Nana Agradaa. There are a lot of stories around her name, but for the first time I actually investigated her and actually got the evidence that she's just from witch doctor to church. She has just been scamming with me, She went from a witch doctor after some cases and some issues. That she went from actually being a witch doctor to being a religious leader, and this thing works,
Membasa video ni beba abonti ansa. Die urade ayama me. Wo fra urade afra me. Wo gia urade agye me. Eho ani gyeni eho ahoahoa. Adesua bia na so me, edi bia na da me din so. Na wosie da. Me sofo aka kire me so. Nyame wo fra wo. Wo se dia ya fama wo evangelist Patricia Odro Cranton. Enesa mete ha. Yesu agye me. Na wasesa me din aye fra me Nana Agradaa. Na wa mami din fufuro bia ye fra me evangelist Patricia Odro Cranton.
3 things I noticed while I was I got to a place around 9 a.m. in the morning. 9 a.m. and there are just few people in our church, and after I thought that there won't be a lot of people in our church because of the issues covering around our church. But when I got there around 9 o'clock, and I thought it would be very easy for people to actually recognize the scam. And I sat down, and there were just a few people at our church around 9 a.m. and I was like, wow, they've gotten the truth. There is no point actually investigating this woman. Then around 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock, the church was so filled up that there wasn't enough people. There wasn't enough chairs. There were not enough chairs for people to actually sit on. I'm very serious about it. The church was filled up, and it was full. The second thing is that she lagged the thinking demography, and I mean around 18 people of 18 years old to 25 to 30 years old. These are when people actually think that they believe that they can actually understand the world with the tools of their mind. And there weren't a lot of people. There weren't a lot of people there. There weren't a lot of people of that demography. And I think to some extent that is actually good news. That's actually good news because she is very controversial. She actually said something that a gay person actually had sex with her husband. You see a lot of things, controversial things about her, but she's very famous. She's very famous. Ghana is compared to Nigeria, it is very small. It is very small, but there are about 30 million people in this country. But a lot of people actually believe that she's still a real deal. She's still a real deal. But that demography itself was actually absent, and I'm actually happy for that. And I'm happy for that. The third thing is that it is a cult. This is a cult, not a church. A cult, a religion is a cult that went mainstream. But this is just a plain cult as it stands right now. People are not allowed. They are not allowed to take pictures in a church. You're not allowed to actually record any video. You can't even take a picture of yourself. I got there and I was taking a picture. I wasn't even doing any kind of stuff. I was taking a picture of my phone and you just took my phone and off and I was like, wow, fuck. Why are you taking pictures? Why are you taking pictures? There are no pictures. Pictures are not, and this is the church. This is a church for Christ's sake. This is the church. And those are the few things I actually noticed at our place. When I got there, these oils, these oils, they were for sale. The church has to make some money somehow, right? But then I met someone who actually directed me to actually see someone who has the connection to her, who actually takes the inventory for people actually going to meet her. And to actually meet her, to talk to her, you have to pay 50 cedis. I kid you not, 50 cedis. To meet a religious leader, you have to pay 50 cedis. Watch this.
So we have the protection oil. The oil that will protect you from evil things.
Okay, so I came to see her personally.
Yeah, you pay 50 cedis for card, and the oil is 20 cedis. Sorry, 70 cedis.
I was hoping to actually see her directly. You see, I'm not a religious person. I don't believe in the Bible or the Quran or any of those things. But I remember my days back in Bible study when we read the book of Matthew. I think it is Matthew chapter 10 verse 8 that actually said, this is the Bible talking, no, not me, this is the Bible talking. Heal the sick, raise the dead, cleanse those who have leprosy, drive out demons, freely you have received, freely give. But to meet Nana Agradaa, you have to pay 50 cedis. And I paid. Then she sat me down and asked me about my problem. I told her I had the disease. I sleep with about 3 to 4 girls minimum on a day, and I'm actually going broke. It is ruining my life, and I feel like maybe something was wrong with me. So that was what I met her for, like a sexual problem. I only speak English.
What is your problem?
I have an issue. I was recommended to actually come in. It is a sexual issue.
What's the issue?
It is a sexual issue.
Okay.
I have this.
Is it spiritual?
No, that's what I'm here to check. I have this, incredible, at least, on the minimum. I have sex with about 3 girls on the minimum a day.
Okay.
I have someone even waiting for me at home right now.
So what do you want Mama to do for you?
I don't know. I want her to actually find out what is wrong with me.
Is it real? Is it physical?
I don't know. I'm here to check.
No, what I mean is, do you have sex with against physically or spiritually?
Spiritual.
Is it spiritual?
Sometimes spiritual. Most of the time it's physical, but sometimes it is spiritual. Yeah.
What's the name?
Daniel.
Daniel is a problem. Being a man and some that day.
The following week,
I
Wednesday,
thought that was spiritual.
prayer and fasting.
But you have that say, also, and to say,
You bring 200 cities.
you bring 200 Ghana cedis, 2 million, 200 Ghana cedis.
200 Ghana cedis.
Yes.
Okay.
So that you get from this.
Okay. I wanted to ask you, will I wait till then to find out what is wrong with me? Or?
No.
Unless you bring the money.
Yeah.
You
Then she give you
consult
direction.
the directions and see what is wrong with you.
You understand?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, so you just bring from the 200 Ghana cedis.
All right.
Because there's an item that you do cheap.
Okay, I'll give it to me. Oh, when can I do that?
If it's ready now, you can bring it. Or Tuesday, you can bring it.
Okay, Tuesday.
Tuesday.
All right, thank you.
Tuesday, yes, you come.
Yeah?
Tuesday, come to church.
Oh,
Bring it
what time should I
in
come?
the morning.
Okay, like what time?
Like the time you came to.
Oh!
Like 7 you are here.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Right? All right.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. For us to actually comment on my disease alone, I have to pay 200 cedis. 200 cedis. And I didn't have 200 cedis on me because I had no account number and I was actually low on cash. Like, I was like low on cash. Only my money to get me back to my Sakumono at my place. That was what I had on me. and I had to come back on Tuesday. I met her on Sunday, then I had to come back on Tuesday, bring the 200 CDs.
Why you didn't come today? Huh? Why you didn't come to church today?
It's for me. I don't speak English. I don't speak the language.
Which language?
I don't know the language.
Why you didn't come to church today?
I don't understand the language they speak.
The local language.
Yeah.
That's why no, don't come to church.
Eh? Okay. You want to?
No. I want to see.
Okay.
Ben, I want to see.
Okay.
Where you come in the other time?
Eh?
Came in the other time.
Yeah. No, I was just supposed to call you. I called the person. That is the number I called. Oh, my phone is downstairs.
Ask the day that you came, your mama asked you to bring something.
Yeah.
How much?
200.
Well,
What was the problem?
Nah?
What was the problem?
I told you I had a sexual problem. It's just like an urge, I'm getting the urge, and it's too much. I still too many people, and I was told to I could bring the
Yeah. Direction.
Yeah.
I told you I would do something for you.
Yeah.
Before we go any further, the 200 CDs I gave her was just for her to actually give me solutions to my problem, Solutions to my problem. I had to know if it was spiritual or maybe it was physical. And I told her, I asked her about that. But she just took the 200 CDs from me and was like, wow, that is just to listen to your problem, not to actually give you a solution, to listen to your problem. Then started giving me solutions. They started giving me solutions for the my problem. Bath, to have my bath.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'll write all the things for you. Well,
Yeah, you told me
I told you.
that I will write. You told me
I'll write it here.
Okay.
Buy a lacquer soap.
Lata soap.
Black soup.
Black soap, okay.
Write it.
Okay.
Very good lacquer. And one rubber bucket.
One.
Rubber bucket.
Rubber bucket.
And then oil that you buy, the oil, when you go, you're not a spiritual person, you will not sell it to you.
Okay. Oil. One oil.
I said the oil that you have to buy,
Okay.
it's a spiritual oil.
Okay.
So when you do, they will not sell it to you unless you give us money.
To-
So I will send them to go and buy it.
Okay.
So one is merely oil, camel oil. You buy merely oil 7, camel oil 7. But when you go, they will not sell it to you.
Okay.
So as for the oil, my boys will go and buy it.
Okay.
So one is 100 cedis.
Okay.
Then the other one is 100. You buy 7.
Okay.
The 7 will make 700 cedis.
Okay.
And the camel one is 200.
Okay.
Then you buy 7. So that one will make how much? 1,004 plus 7. 2,100 for the oil.
Okay, 2,100 for the oil. I just want to.
So I'm going to start it.
She mentioned Alata soap, that is a common soap, But then she mentioned two soap. She called it moringa oil and camel oil, That is something called camel oil. It's baby oil, But the funniest thing is that we asked Ghanaians about this oil, and the funniest thing is that the oil doesn't exist. That's the thing, She told me that this oil they won't sell for me, and it cost seven bottles. bottles of Mangia oil and 7 bottles of camel oil, and it will cost me 2,100 cedis, 2,100 cedis. And she was like, I have to actually buy 7 of it, and the boys would actually buy it for me because I can't actually find it in any kind of spiritual, because I'm not a spiritual person. They won't sell it for me. They wouldn't sell it for me. So the boys will actually go and buy that for me. Then we ask people, what does this Mangia oil actually mean? This camel oil, And they were like, no. People that were familiar with actually told me that she was making things up. Because I asked Ghanaians, there was no evidence of this oil. There was no evidence of this oil. These oils are not oils that actually exist in Ghanaians. So something happened. Something so pathetic happened. She said she was struggling to take money off me because I didn't want to give her that 2,100 cedis. I was struggling not to give her that 2,100 cedis, and she was struggling to get that money off me.
Okay, I can I transfer the money to him? Can I get his number?
The one you have to bring.
Oh, the money on me is not mine. I have to.
How much?
The money is not my own money.
You can bring it. Then go and withdraw it. So we are going to start your work today. As you have paid the 200.
I know. I'm Nigerian. I don't have a Ghanaian account to actually withdraw. People transfer money for me. So that is no way to do what the person sent me to do today. Unless I can just. Is it possible for me to do this on Sunday morning, or come on Sunday and actually transfer the money?
Pay some, not transfer. We are using it to buy the things. So you can't transfer it to anybody's account.
Okay.
So if you have small, you bring it.
No,
I will
no.
add this thing here and start.
Okay.
So that I can bring it.
I have time. I know. I have time, but it is my mom that sends me something. I can't just, I don't want to.
So are you saying Sunday you can make
I can bring all the money on Sunday. It's no problem now. I came today. I can always come on Sunday. 2,100 cedis. And I should bring the bucket also on Sunday.
The bucket and the soap.
Okay, and the soap.
the bucket and the soap.
Okay.
When you bring the money for the oil, then we do it for you and take it.
At this stage of the investigation, she hasn't even told me what the problem was already. She was just like, I will just do this and do this and do this. Then I asked her what my problem was, and she asked for my name, and she just sat there meditating, and she was like, well, it is spiritual marriage,
Yeah, started with your name.
Daniel. Adewoyin. A-D-E-W.
Abusia ye na ya kwa kwatie wei. Se me ka che so tumi de to asase we akurase a wo se won ti ase abusia no kwasem. Tuesday somewhere abrante ni susu se mama part sorry no. Eye court. Enye church. Eye court because bibia be bia no utwe sika. Everything you do you go pay. Abrante die no abrante yi eye do wenye ofi Nigeria ene oba oman Ghana mu. Ababe investigation afa mama part eho nti ebusuafo wo be so mama part aso ni bi no okwa na wabo aho o de okwa wenkita kra na nya 4,000 koso ya den wo bebe fie na ka prehwe ni ho ebusia subscribe to channel no efa ema me eya 1K TV na official link no like it na fa comment ne bra edi na ya dai bedi adepa efia a kire minu be hie biom bye bye.